He a big boy. What's up, George? That guy, thick boy. Okay. Oh, convince this chick to come back with us. Good, brother. I'm good. How you doing?
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
You glad to be home? You just got off work?
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
Go back from PR. Was there PR? What is that?
I've seen many deaths in my life, and we all grieve in our own way.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
Some
Oh shit!
stay silent, or need to shout.
How was that?
Others need company, and some just can't stand it.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reid. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao Shun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the
Cool,
end.
really high. You weren't built to live
At
there.
this time, there is so little medical science can do to
Go on a little
defeat
vacation?
this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
Visiting your grandpa for his B-Day? Nice.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reid. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
Where look, George?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I heard that she used to help the refugees, but unfortunately you don't see her around anymore.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reid.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.
All right.
Matthew.
Where are you at, boy? Alright, we got some medicine. We can go heal some of these people. Camilla is fine. Need to go find these people that have like that are all fatigued out of their minds. Healthy. Where you non-healthy people at right there?
You are blinded by your...
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
No doubt your faith will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
I have had enough for tonight.
Oh, we got him. These both have fatigue. Easy claps.
You again? What do you want this time?
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Cheap price, good quality. Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Right then.
Okay, let's see if we can buy off of him. So what did we need? Alright, computer, relax. I satisfied. Okay, it left. We needed common handle parts, right? We needed 2 of these. Or 3 of them.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never... Do you need help, sir?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
don't quite agree, but I won't argue with you. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Really? Free?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
How many more do we? We have 2 more fatigue. Okay, and how many more people in this area are sick or? I can hit this guy up. Oh, that's it. Just Benjamin Palmer. We gotta find where he is at. Find where Mr. Palmer is. We can at least get him up and running. There he is.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reid.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Don't have it.
I will see you later.
Thought I did.
A gun, alcohol.
Thought I had it. I guess I didn't.
Good evening.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
I can't even make that medicine yet. Oh, okay. She doesn't have any blueprints for me, eh? Alright, so this district is getting as healed as it can because I don't have the stuff.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop, but I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar, but this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel, for I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She has been laid to rest. That's all you need to know.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Long day, yeah, man.
Whatever
No doubt.
happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
An unknown event is happening. Okay, so we go. Okay.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine.
Money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look me up all that? Talking about this. Colossus.
Down here? Oh, it's in. Is it back here? Okay, bud. Wait, did I swap my secondary weapon here? I think I did. Did I get accidentally swapped out? Ooh, that sucks, man. Oh. Oh man, should we got home and you're just soaked. Sister. Oh no, Dorothy. Okay, you bitch. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, shit. Dorothy's a strong one. All right, we good. Gonna have our drive on the way. Doesn't seem like a fun time. It does not seem like a fun time, Nord.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right? It's not my call, Baron. You pay one way or another. Please. Who distribute flowers at this hour of the night?
I can easily beat her. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I fucking can't stand the mouse being a fucking targeting mechanic, dude. Why? Why is the mouse a fucking targeting mechanic in this game? It's the dumbest shit. Like, you just slightly move your mouse and you're instantly in a different enemy. What? She's an annoying one. Alright, let's try this. Oh no! Damn, she takes a chunk out of you, eh? Come down here. Damn it, I knew that was gonna happen. Woo! Oh! R.I.P. Dorothy, dude. Who the hell is this guy? Woo! Way of the road, chat. Way of the road. Sometimes you just need to send it. Damn, we got a lot of stuff out of that. Oh no, dude.
This is despicable.
Where the fuck did he go? He's dead.
It's locked, all right.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Die, beast! Shit, you can't fool us.
No, I haven't done it yet.
It's too strong. Oh my god! Fuck, he's dead! I'll kill you!
Clay Cox.
It's head!
Or Aykroyd. Doctor too.
You leech, you kill him.
Which one, the doctor or Clay? Clay? Yeah, I haven't killed him yet.
Die, beast!
I just met, I believe, his wife or his sister, whatever the fuck her name is. Or whatever she is to him, Edwina. I met her earlier.
Die, leech!
Fuck you, dude. Actual asshole. Oh, it was the werewolf again. Oh shit. Previous box, so it's somewhere in here. The fuck is it in here though? Is it in here or is it one of these? Gonna be in here. Breathe his. But where? Oh, where is the box? Not up here. You feel like it would be, right? Sneaky spot for that to be. So it's supposed to be in that building, but there's nothing in there for me to get. I'm missing something? His box ain't in here at all, dude. We just got debated. What games you're tired? Dude, I know that feeling. I know that. want to find that other guy. That was like the care taker or the eyes for Dorothy. I wanna turn him. Fuck it. I hate this move. This move is a nightmare. Fuck off. Ooh, dude. Sucks. Listen, I'm a nice guy. I've been healing people. Looking for someone to feed on. Looking for one soul to feed on, alright?
Whitechapel is not just disease, desertion, and despair.
Feed on clay? Clay's like a little shitty food. I want to feed on this Romanian guy. Those are actually. I'm trying to find that Romanian guy that was in there, but I don't know where he went. He's not in his house. Thing. He's the guy that we got the bug with yesterday. I can't go and drain him because he's actually not there. Bitch. Okay, holy man, relax.
No rest for the wicked.
I think you had to fall.
Murderous bastard!
Fuck was that? Like what kind of enemy was he? Look, he's got like a holy cross weapon. Oh, the move I did? The ultimate move where you can nice, dude. The wrong button. Where I can like stop their blood from moving in their body, and then you know, if they're low enough to explode them. Did an ultimate move. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, he's got eyes. He can see me. Oh! Get out of here. Okay, this is... I just wasted all my blood on nothing. This mouse targeting system is horrible. See, there you go, Nord. He just blew up. Guess it's like looting over here. His buddies just got murdered.
Remember you.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me. Chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Recipe unknown. But it's giving me the thing here. Who's sick? Button this. Fatigue, cold, migraine.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity?
I have cold ones.
Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Daddy Satan, is that you? Papi Satan?
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
I want to get their thing as high as I can.
Do you require
Before we
medical
train them.
attention as well, Mrs.
We will.
Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved.
She looked pretty high.
Fortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
He's gonna be feeling. No.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid. Can I be of any help?
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reid? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reid. That's all I'm asking.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Alright,
I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
oh, to mine.
My blood and soul.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reid.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I think I'm gonna make her. I'm gonna take Thelma here in a second. What the fuck happened in here?
Good evening, Nurse.
Good evening.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No, I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but... well, maybe it was him?
Goodbye, Nurse.
What the fuck, dude?
Jonathan, my sincere condolences for your loss.
Your kindness is much appreciated, my lady.
Is there anything you require?
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd advise you even from thinking about it.
But what if I was close to someone and wished to tell them the truth?
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned. They will see it as salvation. Then there's the risk of gaining the attention of vampire hunters.
Are we then condemned to lie to those we love?
We are creatures of deception, my friend. But this is more for their sake than ours.
Are we condemned to attend the funerals of all we love?
Dying is the final act of life, Jonathan. Present company excluded. Accept it.
I don't know what to expect. Am I cursed to an eternity of solitude?
With time, we Ekon tend to go into isolation. If we survive long enough, that is.
As a practitioner of the medical sciences, I'm prepared for the death of loved ones. But mourning in the shadows, deprived of sharing one's grief.
We are no longer a part of the circle of life and death. We are undead, my friend. And so we are outcasts.
Goodbye, my lady. Until we meet again.
Alright, so... gotta figure out who killed this bitch.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable...
So, I needed... only got one.
starting to smell better. Hey, Doc.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
The police may be slow, but they will find you eventually.
Well, how come you didn't turn me in then? Nah, Doc, I figure you have something to hide so you can't ask the coppers for help.
This son of a bitch. Oh, I can't go that way.
Hey, Doc.
I know where I'm taking him. Is that leading me to where I need to take him? Or is it leading me to where people are? Nope.
I killed, extorted, stole. Now I die. Fuck it. I live the way I wanted.
Will it though? Will it really suffer? It's pretty much the same hatchet we got. Who else is sick in this area? Old migraine. What the hell is here? I forgot.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help.
Well,
Goodbye for now.
Good talk.
sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
Hello again, Mr.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you need...
Afraid your work...
Take the medicine. Leave me alone.
Goodbye, Mr.
Alright. Oh, I'm being stuck. Oh! The vampire's only weakness is getting stuck on a rail. Gather the medical ingredients and formulate medication. Bring 1 sodium, 1 potassium, and 1 or 6. Have enough of that? We have enough of those, yeah. Sodium, we have enough, yeah.
Strickland's
here.
project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
Do it again. What's up, top? There's... The fuck is this? Oh. There's some sun? Okay.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
This motherfucker right here.
Agenda, sir. How?
Good evening, Doctor.
And good evening to...
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting...
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but...
Goodbye, Dr. Str...
Ooh, I got his key. Alright, let's go check that room out.
It's locked.
Gives me the key to his room, but he locks everything else out. Oh, this just gives me more hints on everybody else.
It's locked. At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula.
Oh, they got a thing down there. Shit, dude. Guess I wait for at least another hour though. Sounds like Mortimer's in that room there. Oh, someone else.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Oh, he tried to commit, dude. He tried to commit.
Good evening.
Who I wanted to talk to?
Goodbye, Miss. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reid.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
Cool.
I have to go now, sir.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Me. Okay. This son of a bitch, dude. So many people we're gonna have to eat. He's recovering. He's got a migraine. I don't have the migraine treatment. Covering. He's got a migraine. He's on his own. I'm gonna go heal this fatigue. I don't wonder what that's too much.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Oh.